Imagine you have something you want to communicate to your computer. Maybe it's a message, a calculation, or just some data you want to see displayed on your screen. That's where the print function comes in handy. The print function is one of the most fundamental building blocks in Python. It allows you to output messages, data, or the results of your program's calculations to the console. The print function in Python is used to display output to the console. It takes one or more arguments, which can be strings, numbers, variables, or expressions, and displays them on the output screen. A basic example: print, open and close parentheses and inside double quotes, hello Python. In this example, the string hello Python is passed as an argument to the print function. When you run this code, you will see hello Python printed on the console. The text hello Python is enclosed within double quotes. We use double quotes to represent a string in Python. A string is a sequence of characters that represents text data. Strings are one of the fundamental data types in Python, and you'll often work with them when dealing with text-based information. In the example we talked about, we pass the string hello Python as an argument to the print function, instructing it to display that text on the output console. Enclosing text within double quotes is the standard way to define a string in Python. We will explore strings in more detail in the upcoming sections, where you'll learn about various string operations, methods, and techniques for working with text data effectively. If we forget to enclose the text within double quotes when passing it as an argument to the print function, Python's interpreter will raise a syntax error. The interpreter is responsible for executing our code, and it expects strings to be properly formatted with enclosing quotes. When we run a program containing a syntax error, the interpreter will halt execution and provide an error message in the output console. This error message typically includes the file name, line number, and a brief description of the error. In this error message, the interpreter indicates that there is an invalid syntax in the main.py file, specifically on line 1, near the print function call. The brief description invalid syntax suggests that the interpreter expected a different format or structure for the argument passed to print. To resolve this error, we need to enclose the string within double quotes, like so. After making this correction and running the program again, the syntax error will be resolved, and the text hello Python will be displayed correctly in the output console. By providing clear error messages and indicating the location of the issue, Python's interpreter helps developers identify and fix syntax errors, ensuring that their code runs smoothly. The print function in Python is not limited to outputting text data enclosed in double quotes. It can display various data types, including numbers. If we pass a numerical value as an argument to print, it will be printed on the console without the need for enclosing quotes. For example, print 1, 2, 3. This will output 1, 2, 3 on the console. It's important to note that when we enclose a number within double quotes, Python treats it as a string rather than a numerical value. However, the print function will still execute without raising an error, and the output will be the same. This will also output 1, 2, 3 on the console, but the data type being printed is now a string instead of a number. The print function in Python is designed to display text output, but it can handle different data types seamlessly. When a numeric value is passed as an argument to print, Python automatically converts it to a string representation before displaying it on the console. In the previous example, we explicitly converted the numeric value 1, 2, 3 to a string by enclosing it within double quotes. However, this explicit conversion was not necessary because Python performs this type conversion implicitly when needed. We will explore data types and type conversions in greater depth in future sections. For now, it's important to understand that the print function can handle various data types, and Python takes care of the necessary conversions behind the scenes. Let's continue exploring the print function with some additional examples to further illustrate its capabilities. The print function in Python allows you to pass multiple arguments. which will be displayed in the output in the order they are provided. Consider the following example. Print, we love, comma, Python. Upon program execution, you will see we love Python printed on the console. The comma separates the two arguments passed to the print function, and Python automatically joins them together with a space in between. Let's explore a more complex example with multiple arguments of different data types passed to the print function. Print, she is Jane, and she is 30. When you run this code, you will see the output. She is Jane, and she is 30. The print function concatenates all the arguments, regardless of their data types, and displays them in the order they are provided. In this case, it combines the string arguments she is, Jane, and she is with the integer argument, 30, into a single output statement. When we execute multiple print functions consecutively, the output will be displayed on separate lines by default. Consider the following example. Print 1, 2, 3, press enter for new line, and for line 2, print 4, 5, press enter for new line, and for last line, print 6. After running the code, you'll notice in the output window that each command's output is on a separate line. This is because the print function automatically appends a new line character at the end of each command. However, if we want to prevent this automatic new line and replace it with a different character or string, we can use the optional end parameter. To do this, we pass the end argument with a desired string value as the last argument in the print function. For instance, if we use a space, the output after execution will appear without new lines, and the following line will be printed directly next to the previous one. It's important to note a few points. The end argument should always be the last argument in the print function call. Use the end argument explicitly to avoid confusion with regular arguments passed to print. The text within the end argument can contain 0, 1, or multiple characters. The print function in Python uses spaces as the default separator between parameters. However, we can specify a different character to be used as a separator by using the sep argument. For instance, to modify the code from the previous example, add the sep argument at the end of the function, insert a dash within the double quotes, and then execute. When we execute this, the character is used as the separator between the arguments 1, 2, and 3 instead of the default space character. This technique enhances the formatting of the print function, making it more readable. Remember, the sep argument, similar to the end argument, must be used as the last argument in the print function call. Moreover, both the sep and end arguments can be used together within the same print function call. The print function is a key part of Python programming. It's a flexible tool that lets you interact with your code. You can use print to show information on the console, which is crucial for understanding how your program works and for troubleshooting. By putting print statements in the right spots, you can check variables and follow the program's progress, which helps in finding and fixing errors. Moreover, the print function helps share results and the status of the program with the user, making the program easier to understand and improving the user's experience. Learning how to use print effectively gives you a strong tool for debugging, managing output, and controlling your Python programs.